Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a makeup tutorial on this very peachy copper makeup look. I am using all shadows from the Crown Brushes 35 Rose Gold palette. I have reviewed this palette fully on my channel, so I will link that down below for you all. This is a talk through video, so I haven't done one of these guys in a hot minute, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do like talk through tutorials, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more beauty tutorials and reviews. And without further ado, let's get into this makeup tutorial. Alright, so I already have my eyebrows on, so we're just going to jump into the eyes. Today we're going to be using a palette that I have reviewed here on my channel, so I'll link that up in this little corner and then also down below. This is the Crown Brushes 35 Rose Gold palette. I love this palette. Everybody says it's very comparable to the Morphe 350. I think it's the 350, the really popular one. I do not have that one. I don't see the point in getting it since these shades are, if not exact, very similar. I do own many Morphe brushes palettes and I like their consistency and formula as well. Honestly, if they're not the same, they're extremely similar. So I don't see the point in getting that one on top of this one, but this is what it looks like. Very pretty shades, so we're just gonna jump in. First things first, I'm gonna take a eyeshadow primer. This one is the Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow primer. I like this one because it is really brightening on the eyes, which is something that I need. It's in the shade Nude Beige and it's almost like, it's like an off-white, got a little bit more cream touch to it. Very nice for an eyeshadow primer, and I like the way it sits on the eyes. So I'm just gonna take a flat concealer brush and just apply that all over the lids. And then once I have it like on the eye, I go in with a finger and just kind of push it into the lid. You can see the difference, like this one is a lot more brighter, so I really like that it gives that effect. I think it's phenomenal. I'm going to set that eyeshadow primer with just a cream shade from the palette, if I can get it open. This one right at the very top corner. It's got like a little bit of a sheen to it, but not a shimmer, so it's gonna work quite nicely. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush and generously spreading it across the lid. I take it all the way up to the brow bone. So I just zoomed you guys in just a tad more so you guys can see what's actually going on. I'm going to be taking this shade here. It's a really nice warm brown that has like peachy undertones to it. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Moda M16 crease brush. Going in with the shade right beside it. This one is just a little bit more deeper, less peaches, a little bit more warm. This one is a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name on it. It's that White and Rose Gold collection I recently purchased. It's just a more pointed blending brush. I'm going to concentrate this one just in that crease. I'm not going to take it above or anything like that. It's just to give my eye a little bit more definition. And I decided to bring this shadow down just a little bit and put that in the outer V. I really like this shadow. Pretty. I'm just gonna take that fluffier brush in the first like peachy shade and just blend everything together, make sure everything's super seamless. I'm thinking this shade. I'm just gonna take that and pat it on with my finger since it's already on there. Ooh. Spicy. Fingers really do apply like shadows like this, like metallic sheeny shadows the best. Like if you're having a hard time building pigmentation, just use your fingers. Now that I don't have nails, I feel like I can do so many things. I took my fake nails off. I feel like it's been like a good maybe month and a half, and honestly I don't have any regrets because my nails were so unhealthy, but like I miss them a lot. Whenever I see somebody with really nice nails, I'm like, oh. It makes me want to go get them done, but I'm trying to stay strong because my nails even now they look pretty good from afar, but they are still so destroyed, so thin, they break really easily, so I'm trying to really regrow them, but we'll see how long I last. So far so good. I go to Toronto in a couple weeks So I'm definitely gonna want to get my nails done. Oh god, I have so much shadow down there. We'll clean that up. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this orangey shimmery shade. I'm just gonna pop that in the center just to give it a little bit of dimension. It's very subtle, but when it catches the light. So I'm just gonna darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna take the same pointed kind of blending brush. I'm gonna go in with a darker brown. It's like an espresso brown in the palette. This one right here. And I'm just gonna intensify the outer V and connect it. And just taking whatever's left over on it and just blending those edges. Okay, so I just popped on my lashes. I've been trying out these ones this past weekend. This is my second time wearing them. It is the Ardell Double Ups, but these are the double demi wispies. So I love the demi wispies, like it was really intense, so much. Like I wear them with natural makeup all the time, and I've really liked the kind of swoopy type effect. So when I saw that they had the double up versions, I decided to give them a try. I love them. But honestly, out of all the Ardell lashes, actually like almost all the lashes I've ever tried, these are really hard to apply. Like I don't know if it's because they're a thicker band or what, but I've tried many different brands that have thick bands. So just be cautious with the double ups if you're a beginner, specifically the Demi Wispy double ups. I find that they are challenging to curve, you know what I mean? So it fits around your eye. I did cut them quite a bit, but I don't know, man. So anyways, we're going to move on to the face and then finish up the eyes afterwards. So I'm going to prime. I am going to be priming with the Makeup Forever. This is the step 1 hydrating one. Usually on my channel you see me with the pore vanishing one, the darker gray, but today we're going to use this one. I was out in the sun a lot. If you can't tell, I got a little bit of a burn. So I just want something really hydrating on my face. So we're just going to apply a light amount of this. Just work it onto the skin. I'm gonna apply a little bit of Bye Bye Under Eye before I go in and just where I really need it. And for this stuff, like a little goes such a long way. I can't believe how red I am. It's like getting worse and worse. I've never had a sunburn before in my entire life, so I'm hoping this doesn't burn and it just turns to a tan tomorrow. So since I got a little bit of a tan today, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Cream Beige. This was a little bit dark for me when I first tried it out on my channel. So I've been mixing it with lighter foundations, but I finally feel like I'm tan enough to use it by itself. We'll find out, maybe not, but we'll find out. We're going to blend this all out. So I definitely think that's a much better match now, but I'm still gonna bring it all the way down the neck and a little bit onto the ears just to make sure, absolutely, because I actually can't remember. I don't think this foundation does oxidize quite a bit, but you never know. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some concealer just to brighten up now and just kind of highlight some parts of the face. And for that, I've been really liking the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I have the shade Light Warm, and I really like this shade. It's a lot lighter than what I'm used to, but I find that it really does a good job at just brightening up those areas, which I like the look of. And again, we're just gonna blend that out with our Beauty Blender. See how much it brightens the face up? It's crazy. Like, I don't really like the concealer to conceal like blemishes or even my dark circles, but it really does a good job at highlighting, so that's a plus. I'm just gonna set that with some banana powder from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Mine's like almost gone, but I'm very happy to hear that they have refills now. So I actually now like to grab it onto my Beauty Blender itself. Like, I used to be kind of weirded out to do that because I thought it would ruin the powders, but I actually really like the way it applies. And then I actually take some of the more like neutral shade and put that in the center of the face, just a set. And pretty much anywhere that I put any concealer. I'm also going to grab the side shade here, which is Subconscious. And I'm just gonna use that to contour just a tad. And I do bring it just a little bit down the temples. Whoa, 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 whoa. Baby hair is out of control. And then a little bit under the chin. This is the Essence Mosaic Blush. This is in All You Need Is Pink. This one's really pretty for every day. So I do really like taking more of a terracotta bronzer in the summer months to bronze a little bit on the cheeks and attach on the forehead. So I'm gonna highlight, I'm gonna use a different highlight. Oh, do you see this? Those Morphe brushes, people that say that they actually do, they're shedding, they do shed, okay? At least this collection, the white and rose gold ones. I have other brushes from them that don't shed, but this collection here, like, look at that. I just pulled out like 3 hairs. They really do shed, but their other brushes are really good. Anyways, I'm going to be highlighting with a NYX Duochromatic highlight. This is in the shade Synthetica. It has like a peachy iridescent shimmer to it, so I feel like it'll really tie into the eyes. Let's see. So we're pretty well done the face. I'm just gonna smoke out the lower lash line here. And for that, I'm pretty well gonna be taking the same shades that we used on top. A lighter brown, I'm just gonna take that and run it down there. Sorry, I can't talk and do this. Ooh. Taking that espresso shade, I'm going to push that into the lower lash line. I don't know about you guys, but I have been skipping wing liner like pretty well every time I do my makeup nowadays. I've never been too fond of how like wing liner looks on my eye shape anyways. Yeah, so I've never been like too fond of it, and now I'm just over it. I'm like, I don't need it. Why am I doing it? You know what I mean? Like, my makeup still looks good, so I still like to kind of elongate the eyes that way with shadow, but you really don't need to do the wing liner. Seems like a lot of people are skipping out on it. I don't know, are you? Let me know. Let me know if you are. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the NYX highlight and use that for the inner corner. I feel like that's just gonna look real pretty. Pop in some mascara. I'm using my favorite mascara at the moment. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, major dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I have a full video on it. Man, oh man, save your money. All right, I'm gonna actually take the shade Sandstorm from NYX and put that on top. Yeah. And once you do that, this look is complete. You could also add a little bit shimmer on the lip, but I'm actually really liking it just neutral like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full tutorial on this makeup look right here. I really am a huge fan of this makeup palette. I am not quite sure whether it is the same as the Morphe 350, but this one is prime. I have created countless amounts of looks with it, and all of the shadows that I have used in it, which I'm pretty sure I've at least touched every single one, are phenomenal. They're really pigmented, easy to work with, easy to blend. And as you guys saw, like the shimmery metallic shades are crazy pigmented and really fun to use. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.